And we're back in studio with Fix My Biz, and today we're talking Bio Baba, and in studio is the business's owner, Victoria Penfold. Hi, Victoria, welcome back.
Hi there, Andile.
Awesome, and of course, our BizWiz team still in studio, Bill Gibson. Thane Newmont, of course, is our operations and financial expert. Welcome back to you.
Thanks, Andile.
And then, of course, our resident guest on the show from Nedbank Small Business Services, Sibongiseni Ngudze.
Hello, Andile.
And then we have an extra special guest, web expert Mike Stopful.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's get straight to it. We'll start with you, Thane. I know top of mind in terms of this business for you is the plan.
Well, a business plan is so vital for every small business owner, Andile. It'll bring into focus the production needs of the business so that you can get to that extra level. It'll bring into focus the cash flow implications of getting those big orders that us small business owners always want. But lastly, and as importantly, bring into focus the impact on your personal life and freedom when you go to that next level of success in your small business.
Okay, well, Victoria, let's be fair. I mean, you wouldn't have a business if you didn't plan at all. Is it fair to say that perhaps the focus of that planning or the intensity of that planning could improve?
Absolutely.
And Bill, I know you're really passionate about the positioning because this is such an awesome product. And I'm sure the vast majority of people in this market, you know, this sort of eco-friendly, environmentally conscious market who are raising children or thinking to raise children would buy into it very easily, but maybe it's just not positioned right.
Conscious parenting, this is what it's about, but there's more to it than that, and we've got to make sure that we're really showing the benefits of what this product is about. And number one, we got green, which, you know, if you're green, you're growing today. Everything is moving towards green, so I think you're definitely on the right track there. But we also got to talk that this product is a simple, easy-to-use product. Right. As a matter of fact, I brought one with me.
Okay.
And maybe we'll just have you demonstrate.
Someone's a fan. Someone's a fan. All right.
So Bio Baba is an eco-friendly all-in-one nappy. You've got a removable hemp pad, and of course it doesn't use any pesticides in its growth.
And not only that, but apparently it's cost-effective.
This could save you up to 10,000 Rand whilst your baby is in nappies.
It's a great product and it's easy to use and people could buy into that, but there are other value propositions like the cost benefit.
Absolutely, Andile. I must just say that this is one of the greatest concepts that I've seen, which really links into two key drivers for me. One is about environmental consciousness, and the second one is about responsible parenting. We then need to take those two and take them out to the target audience that Vicky is looking at, and we believe that the web and the internet is probably one of the most significant channels for her.
Who needs to be hearing this message, though? There's a very specific audience, and we've worked out that these are the type of people who would search online for information regarding what's best for baby.
The question that we need to ask Vicky is what has she done in terms of her web presence, in terms of her website? So she has a website established,
right.
But is that website achieving what it's set out to do? And we have to understand that the web audience has got a very, very short attention span, possibly 10 or 15 seconds, right, with which you have to convince them. So the key thing for, I think, Vicky to look at is her website achieving that in the time that she's got?
You have a website. You have all this amazing information.
Yes, that's true, but we need that power factor.
That's it, and that's probably what you're talking about grabbing people.
The more compelling your site, people will spend time on it, engage with that information, but in those first 10 seconds, I need to be convinced of the value immediately, that this is a website that we want to engage with.
That's only part of the battle. Optimizing how easy it is for people to find you. Is that part of the process? Or?
Absolutely, and an essential part of the process. So let's use Google as one example, because I think a vast majority of the search audience is using Google to find their information online. So Vicky's got to look at two things. First of all, what's called search engine optimization. Quite simply, she wants to make sure that when people search on Google or Bing or Yahoo or any of these other platforms, that her website is as high up the list of results as is humanly possible. Unfortunately, there's a lot of free information available online that can give you ideas of how to optimize your site for search engines, which is great.
And then we've got experts like you.
There is that too. There
advice.
Is that too. But,
yeah.
but the beautiful thing about the web, again, is that you don't necessarily need an expert. You need a little bit of time to go and do the homework, to do the investigations. The next side of it is what we call search engine marketing.
Right.
And that's where you pay for what we call sponsored advertising or sponsored links on Google's homepage when people search for a keyword that's related to your brand or your product or your service. So let's say, for example, in this case, nappies or eco-friendly nappies more specifically. You want to make sure that your search result, your website, your advert ranks highly on the right-hand side of Google next to the organic search results.
Right.
And in turn, make sure that when you're driving people to your website, that they go to the right place, that there's a compelling call to action.
People need to be clear on what it is they're bringing to market and understanding that the decisions made are based on how easily we understand what this product can do for us.
If you're on the net, you've got to be thinking, how do you write the shortest version of the letter but still capture the essence of what your business is all about? So when someone goes searching for eco-friendly nappies or nappies, that your business sticks out, takes the message across to the consumer or the buyer of your product in a way that's convincing within that 10 or 15 seconds.
Let's come back to something you raised at the beginning, Thane, in terms of strategic vision and in terms of helping Vicky understand where her business is going. She needs to understand the numbers.
Vicky's done a great job by putting together a mishmash of spreadsheets. But there is some very good accounting software that's available. In fact, it's usable online. If you get that, you can get your stock control right, Vicky. You can actually work out your cash flow, because very often your business plan, ideally, will bring all of those things out into the open, and you can visualize them and assess them and say, well, if I need to meet my goal and dream, these are the things that I need to do.
Bottom line, the numbers need to speak to her. And in order to do that, she needs tools.
She started off this business looking to just do it as a hobby. Now she's realized the potential that this business has. Now, in order to engage on the growth path, have a clear map and program of how you're going to achieve that. Then determine the organizational capacity and investment that you need to make in your business, whether it's by way of equipment, whether it's by way of new facilities,
your time. Yeah.
and new resources that you're going to then need to go and hire to be able to make that plan work, including human resources, skills that you're going to require, and some of the decisions around your own distribution. That's what really the business plan is going to articulate, including, of course, the most critical one: how do you finance your plan?
Being an entrepreneur is such a tough calling, and I'm so glad that you seem ready to take it on. So, are you ready for us to help you fix your biz?
I'm so ready, and I think that the tools that these guys have got are really going to help me take it to the next level.
That's what we're going to do next. Let's go help her fix her biz.
We're on our way to the heart of Cape Town to visit a retail outlet where BioBaba is stocked. We want to work out what we can do to help Vicky pump that brand right where it matters. Oh, so there we are. We're at this eco-friendly retailer out in Cape Town, and I have found where they stock BioBaba.
We could do a little work in helping her brand stand out from the rest. Now, she's got a little bit of competition, and there's definitely one or two things we could probably do to help the brand jump out at you as soon as you walk past. Let's give that a shot.